All right, we're on, Mr. Daniel. Is the story of that stuff? All right, it's good to have you here, my friend. So we're just going to do a quick little bit of a chat. Thank you for coming out with us. It's a lovely day here at, where are we? Modbury Civic Park, a little cafe here. So I've got Daniel here, Equilibrium. So Daniel, tell me a bit about Equilibrium, what you do, and who you help.
At Equilibrium, we do support work, obviously helping people with disabilities, in two parts, obviously, mainly daily life, which is at home, and helping with meal prep and things like that, and also getting out into the community and basically showing them that, you know, they don't have to sit at home and do nothing. They can be a part of the community as well. So it's a rewarding job.
Love it, very rewarding. And, you know, I could just tell how you are interact with people in the community, just making friends with the cafe owner here, and etc., being part of the footy community. So, no, it's definitely great. So before we started working together, what did a typical week look like for you, and where was most of your time actually going?
I guess a typical week was getting up quite early, which I'm not really a good early riser. And then especially Mondays are probably the worst because a lot of people don't work over the weekend, and I was pretty much working 7 days a week to get this going, my business, and then getting all the phone calls and having to do the rostering and the invoicing and the payroll, because I take on all of that, as well as seeing clients face to face, because I want to keep doing that. And that's why I got into the industry. I don't want to end up behind a desk. I want to stay out there and see people, and I want to be able to do both. And that might be a bit greedy on my part, but that's why I brought you on board, to help me to save those hours. So
Keep that value with the customers.
exactly.
AI doesn't take that away. It actually improves and enhances that communication. Fantastic. That's great. So which part of the job were eating up most of the hours? So anything in particular, or what was the moment you thought, there has to be a better way to do this?
So I'm thinking the most thing would be on the weekends, the phone calls, as well as the rostering was taking up a lot of time, and I was really realising that I was just wasting my Saturdays and Sundays. Not, I guess waste is the wrong word because it's for the business, but and then I saw you're out on Facebook saying if I could give you the tool, would you take it on? And I remember that video, and that was the thing that said to me, well, if this bloke can actually give me a tool and give me something, as you have with the build, that would save me some hours, then I'll give it a crack. And that's where we're at.
I love that. I love that. Great video. So were you skeptical about bringing AI into an NDIS business? And what was the hesitation?
Yeah, I've always been skeptical with AI. I've always felt, because a lot of people use it to write emails, do other things, and I feel like it takes away the personability a bit, because it's very formal how it's written, how it comes across. So I guess getting those emails from people and it had no feeling, no care in it, that's what made me hesitant about AI. But since having Equilibrium SA with the Axle built in, and realising what it can do and what you've showed me on the phone and things like that, like I said, I've come to you today with all these different ideas just from the thing that you've been able to build for me through AI. So I'm definitely a lover of AI now.
It's funny you should say that. It's amazing because I do have a lot of business owners. Once I start implementing the systems, then all of a sudden the light bulbs come on and say, can we add this? Can we add that? Before and prior to that moment, there was nothing to give them those ideas to implement. And that's where the magic really is, isn't it, Daniel? Because that's where you go, oh, I'm so excited now. And then can we add this angle and this will help me here? So it's not just automation with emails. It's a lot more deeper than that, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, so what changed once the system was in? Walk me through the difference.
So obviously once we put the build in place, I was able to see the rosters in real time, being able to have people just be able to send it, because I was doing it in a very archaic way. I remember you pretty much telling me off and saying, what are you doing with the, because I was SMSing via memory, which was taking a lot of time up, and then I had to remember who asked for time off, who did this, who did that. But now having that and just being able to click send on a Sunday takes 3 hours, now takes 3 minutes. So big change.
I love that. Something that once took 3 hours now takes 3 minutes. That's concrete right there. So that's it. Well, there's your concrete example of something in the system that now handles something that you used to sit on your plate every single day. So that's it right there, which is the rostering system, which you said you took 4 hours on a Sunday, and now 3 minutes. And I told you that I wouldn't mind me, if, I wouldn't have minded even if it took you half hour and we only shaved 3 minutes. It's still saving that time, giving it back in your pocket. And roughly how much time are you getting back each week now? And what are you doing with it?
At the moment, I'd say at least 10 to 15 hours. And from what we've had our meeting today, I think we're going to build on top of that. There's going to be more. And with that time, I just want to get my fitness up and about again, and get my health right, and get back in the gym, because I haven't seen a gym for about 20 odd years. So looking forward to getting back in and just having some time for myself, I guess, because it hasn't been that way. I've had 7 days a week of just thinking and going to bed thinking about this, waking up thinking about this, and to be able to chuck a movie on and not have to worry about things is a good feeling.
I love that. Thank you for your time, Daniel. And this is your final question, mate. So if another business owner was sitting where you're sitting 6 months ago, buried in manual work, unsure whether this stuff really works, what would you say to them?
I'd simply tell them my story, exactly where I was and what I was doing, and then obviously send them an email with your details, and I've already actually done that with a couple of people that are in the same industry, because I know they're under the same problems, they have the same issues. Like I said, with the build, it's been amazing what you've been able to create with that, and the website looks amazing, and really appreciate it, David. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Really appreciate it, brother.
Thanks,
Love it. Legend. Absolute legend. Thank you.